Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to share my bullet journal setup for the month of May, as I do every single month. So if you enjoy these videos, make sure you stay tuned for next month and subscribe to my channel. Before we get into the setup, I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning platform for creators, and there's tons of classes on Skillshare, and I've been loving following some of them. Skillshare is offering the first 500 of you who are clicking on the link in my bio 2 months of premium membership for free. This week I decided to watch a few classes about time management. I was really inspired by these videos to change my bullet journal setup a bit for the upcoming month, to be able to track my time better and waste less of it. So in the first page, as per usual, I have my monthly overview. This time I decided to put the monthly overview onto just one page, and it's been really nice for me like this. I feel like it's just enough space for me to write whatever is happening in that day, but just the most important events, so whenever I have like something big happening on that day. And then onto the right side, I have another section for events that are happening this month. So then I can also, like, if something's coming up, I can also write it there, or if there's anything that kind of like needs to be set up or something like that, or maybe things that I'm not sure I'm gonna go yet. And then I have a to contact section, which is like people I want to write to, people I want to keep in touch with, people I'd like to meet during that month. This is just to keep track of who I've made a plan with to meet during the upcoming month, and so that I can organize something in the month to see them. And then in the bottom I have a next month section, and there I put anything that comes up during the current month for the following month, so that I remember to add it when I set up the bullet journal for the following month. On the next page I have my intentions page, which it used to be called my goals page. I like the word intentions better. In that intentions space, I start by looking back at the previous month to be grateful and to acknowledge any type of successes that I've accomplished in the previous month, anything that I'm proud of, anything that happened. And then if anything didn't happen in the previous month, then I can set it up for this month. And I decided to split my monthly goals into 2 separate categories. My personal goals, so it's like my lifestyle, so for example, exercising 5 times a week or 3 times a week, or doing meditation every day, something like that. And then the business goals, so anything related to my work and what I do. Onto the next page, I have my habit tracker, and I think habit tracking is really important when it comes to, you want to build up a routine. And I could add more habits, but so far I feel like I'd rather focus on less of them, but just really focus on them, because I haven't been able to keep up with all of them. On the next page, I have my work and collabs page, where I write any work that comes up during the month, anything that needs to be done. I also keep track of the emails we're exchanging, when I receive the parcel, if there's any package or product I need to receive to actually shoot the footage. As a freelancer and independent YouTuber, if you want to say, I do create my own money, and money comes from different companies, and it's not just one company paying me, it's a bunch of them. So I need to make sure that everyone is paying me, and so I can add this to my budget, which comes into the next page, where I have an expense section and then an income section. Most of my expenses are related to food, and groceries. I don't really have major expenses, or maybe it's something like transportation if I'm traveling or going somewhere, but in general I don't really have that many expenses. And then in the income section, I just keep track of how much money I'm making during the month, where it comes from, how much money I'm making with Depop, and how much money I'm making with YouTube. It's a good way for me to see my different revenue sources and which ones are the most important ones. And also, as a freelancer, my income does change every month, so it's a good way for me to see also like how up and down it can go and be realistic. Onto the next page, I have my video ideas page, and there I write down everything that you guys sent me. Look, so like any requests I have some from you guys, questions, video ideas, I write them here, and also personal video ideas, and also for the collaborations that I'm planning with some companies during the month. I also have to come up with new concepts and ideas, so I write them here. It's a page for me to brainstorm. I also created a small section for my French YouTube channel because I'm going to start posting on there as well. So if you speak French or you're learning French, you can check it out. I will link in the description down below. There will be new videos on there coming soon as well. Sometimes I have too many video ideas during the same month, so I have next month section where I can write any video ideas that I really want to make but I won't have time, or they suit next month better, and then I just write them in the next month section so that I remember them and can film them in the following month. And then on to the right side I have my video planner. In my video planner I just write down which video is gonna be uploaded, and if I already planned it, when I shoot it, when I edit it, all of the different steps that come into making and creating a video. And then onto the weekly log. This is what has changed the most in my bullet journal this month, because I decided to organize my week a little differently. So what I have on the left side is called the 10 blocks tracker, and this is something that I got inspired from Matt Ragland. I will link his channel down below. He has this technique to track his time in terms of what areas of his life he wants to spend time in. That's the equivalent of a 40-hour work week. So every rectangle you see represents a timeline of 4 hours. For example, this week I want to organize my life because I'm moving out, so I will have to organize all the items that I'm bringing into my life and just making my space tidy. So that's why I have 4 hours. And then I have 4 hours of admin, which means emails. Then I have 4 hours of meetings, so I do have consultations with my teachers as I'm finishing school. Then I have 8 hours of YouTube. It might be more than that, but since I'm still finishing school, I need to focus on school and less on YouTube. Then I have 4 hours of Instagram, so that means 4 hours to make my posts for the week. That will be a little hard to track. I'm quite distracted on Instagram, also like replying to DMs and stuff like that. So I'll have to be really, really strict with myself when it comes to Instagram. And then I have 12 hours of schoolwork. I wanted to plan a lot of time for schoolwork because I'm finishing school during that week, and I know there will be a lot of things that pop up and that will have to be done. And every square represents 15 minutes. So every time you go through 15 minutes of doing a certain task in a certain area, you just cross it off, and so then in the end of the week you see how much you've done in terms of hours in each category. And then I have the days of the week aligned on the right page, and this is where I will be able to write every event or tasks that are happening each day. So that's what I'm gonna try to make work for next month, and I will see how this 10 blocks tracker works for me. So that's it for my bullet journal setup for the month of May. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love seeing you guys' recreations of my bullet journal setup, so if you do recreate it or make it your own, feel free to tag me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!